I've come this far on trust. Lord, help me. My mind is stressed. I'm a mess. Lord, help me. Open the window up into my heart. I can do nothing without you. Oh God, I'm praying, praying. I'm saved by your grace. And I'm a heathen who believes I need a healing from this mess. It must be a test, Lord, help. All right. Bringing in the new year. Z Lightway. Taibu Muad'Dib here. Man, my second full year of podcast starting tonight. When I look back over all of 2022 and all the challenges that came along with it, like I said, I just thank God that He carried me through and still here. About to drop this weight is over on you. Didn't nobody really bring that out like Lil Wayne? You know, people was always waiting for his new music to come out. He made that into a whole little bar. It's all good. But the wait truly is over. How do you announce that there's going to be change in your relationship? Right? Not end it, right? But how do you announce that things are about to change? All right. And you know, change can be good, it can be bad, it can be whatever it is. But how do you announce it? How do you go about telling the person that you love that things are about to change? Right? In a way that they could understand it and hopefully elevate with you. Because we're all about elevation here. Um, I apologize for not really having these songs done the way I'd like for them to be. I'm doing a whole lot. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna do a whole lot more. Put your hands up, man, if you ready to grind it out in 23. Right? Get as much as you can get out of it. People are leaving this earth way too soon. Get everything you can out of 2023, respectfully. Uh, so this is the first show of the new year, and I'm happy to say that I'm still here. That we're still here for you. Uh, would love to see more sponsoring going on in the new year. Would love to see that be the case. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise this up. All right. Getting everything together, man. Taibu Muad'Dib is your mess. As we come from behind victory, this whole deal, a lot of people know. A lot of people know where we've been. Um, Going forward, y'all getting kind of a bonus day because the first of the year is a big deal in my industry. So y'all getting a bonus day. Shout out to everybody out there that made it into 2023. Give yourself a round of applause, y'all beautiful people. The wait is over. What does that mean? And we're talking tonight about how do you announce change in your relationship? How do you tell the person that you love that things is finna change around here, right? And you want to do it in a way where you deliver it in a non-threatening, non-confrontational manner. It's just you saying, "Hey, I'm going in a different direction. I hope you follow." That's what it comes down to. I want to make sure that you know that this year we are bringing folks into the live studio. So please hop in the comment section, inbox me, DM me over on Instagram if you want to be a part of the live studio and you're going to be in the DFW area sometime soon. We're also going to be doing more segments. So, you know, Shay wants to do a sports segment. So she's going to get her uh, statistics together and she's going to bring that out to you guys. Me, I'm going to be doing some matchmaking, some counseling right here on the show. So if you are going through some of your relationship, if you don't want to do names, you don't have to. It's your relationship, so you can if you want to. I'm going to be doing the counseling. So you can come in studio or be on the virtual studio. If you want some counseling for your relationship, I'm going to dive into that for you. If you want to do matchmaking, we're going to be doing matchmaking on the show. A lot of people want to know more about vetting. They want to know more about lie detector tests. They want to know about how do I protect myself from getting with a bum or a bust down. You know what I'm saying? Either way, the bottom line is it just takes asking a few questions. And this is how we were doing on Husband Ready before my co-host moved on from the show. But I'm telling you right now, we are going to be giving you guys more. So the podcast viewing experience is better, the mic is better, the sound quality is better. So now we're going to start bringing that original feel back. When I started the podcast back in the day, 2021, I had live guests in the studio, and that's how I was doing it. You guys have a few more hours to like and subscribe to me on Instagram, on YouTube before I monetize it, and it costs money to have a subscription. Other than that, man, sit back and enjoy the show. I'm going to go picture in picture. We're going to bring some things up. The wait is over. How do you announce change in your relationship? How do you do it in a constructive manner? All right. Bottom line. So there's a movie, Breaking All the Rules, right? And so, Jamie Foxx is playing the person that got where his girlfriend broke up with him and it messed him up. But he was like, it was sloppy. So Jamie Foxx went about writing a book that became a bestseller about how to break up with people. Now, I'm not talking about, waiting to break up with the person or ending that way. I'm talking about just simply saying it's time to change, right? So how do we change? How do we get done what we need to get done? Is it still connected to a Bluetooth or something like that? Is that how we're doing it?
Yeah.
Where is it? Right here? Not connected. Okay.
Just click it off.
I don't know what's on or I don't know what color of it. You can turn it on. So sorry if you couldn't hear me. I'm using somebody else's computer who never seems to leave the sound on when they give it to me. Well, hey, it is what it is. We're gonna keep on moving and typing more deep. The wait is over. How do you announce to somebody? So we're gonna look at the right way to do it on a movie clip, and then the wrong way to do it. And look, they shut me down last time I did movie clips, but people are doing it though. It's weird. So I gotta figure out how much time I have to show the movie clip. Whatever. But we're having a good time, man. Get in the comment section. What was your New Year's Eve like? If you guys are on my Instagram page, my Facebook page, you saw what mine was like. My girlfriend and I were kicking it. It was a really good time that we had. So drop a comment in the comment section if you had a great New Year's. This is the first show, man. We're celebrating in here, getting right to it. So making sure that I'm handling business. Again, look out for more segments. Shay wants to do a sports segment along with the right or wrong segment. Cool. If you know your local sports, chime in, right? Watch the show just for that. If you know somebody that needs if you know somebody that's a mess, right? Go ahead and submit them as a candidate. I'll reach out to them, or I send the links out. I'll send you the link. You can send them the link and just tell them, hey, join this show. The guy gives great advice because I do. If you want to change your life, pretty soon coming up here, I'll start dropping the All I Do Is Motivate clips. And you guys can go on to my coaching program on patreon.com. You can join the regular coaching or the personal training, like the full 360 for a little bit more money per month. But still, the bottom line is I'm going to make sure I reach out and touch you guys individually and as a group to get you guys motivated to move towards that real you, that true you. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making sure that all of you know what's coming up. All right. So to do the best you can to stay in tune with the announcements that I'm making. I will be in the studio and on the virtual podcast. I will be matchmaking. So I'm gonna be putting it out there. If there's a secret admirer that you have, if somebody have a secret crush on, whatever, I will be doing matchmaking. If you are single and want that to end. You heard Don Rico, the people's choice. He's going to be on here a little bit later. You heard Don Rico say that he believed he's going to find a special someone this year. So if you believe that that's you, and you want to know kind of how to date, want to get some advice for you get back out the dating game, come on the show, let me know, and we'll get you together, right? Let's get you strategic. Let's get you primed and ready for that move, all right? Don't just blumble out there and then with the same results. Because a lot of you, listen to me, a lot of you, please believe me, your change in 2023 might be unforgiveness, failing to point the thumb, let's go. If you don't know my story, that's when things changed for me, is when I started pointing the thumb and started taking responsibility and hold myself accountable for what I wasn't getting done. All right. That's real. So to be clear, we will be having people in the live studio. You're all welcome. I want to make sure that you know exactly what you want to discuss. Like, we'll have that already. The shame bag will come out if you can be live in the studio, and I will still shame you. All right. So I don't want to lose new friends. All right. The shame bag is there. Come on my show. Everybody has a voice. I won't ever stop somebody from saying what they have to say. But if it's shameful, the shame bag will come out. Having a good time. Happy New Year to all of you. My first podcast in 2023. Y'all don't know I started my podcasting in 2021. I'm starting my second full year of podcasting. I hope you guys like what we're doing with the place. And you're welcome, whether you're a Cowboys fan or not, into the studio. All right. So I love the fact that you guys are jumping in here. I'm gonna get you. How do you announce change in your relationship? If y'all was stagnating in 2022 and you don't want it to be the case, but you don't have the verbiage, you don't know how to speak to the person. You feel some kind of way, but you want to say, tonight we're gonna go over how to announce that you're going in a new direction in 2023, so that y'all good. All right. So I'm just getting together a couple of things just so you know. Now, since you're in here, like I said, get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all night was like. How was your New Year's? If you want to come on here live, get in the comment section. I'll bring you in. But yeah, what was y'all New Year's like? Did y'all kick it? Did y'all stay in? Did y'all drink? Did y'all think? Did y'all go to church? Let me know. When I was a kid, I used to love watch service. Them watch services, man, they turned up. The Holy Ghost always hit on New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying? Like, food. Look, if you ain't been to a watch service, as if Jesus is gonna pick New Year's Eve to come back. You know what I mean? I mean, if Jesus was gonna come back, I think he'd pick a day like the 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Catch all y'all in y'all sins. Nope, you can't go. You can't put that thing down. You can't go. You know what I'm saying? Them just being real. If y'all think of a better time for Jesus to come back, I'm talking about when we know we out there bogus. You know, just you can name any big yearly festival, and you know Halloween. You know the Lord gonna come back when y'all all dressed up as demons and ghouls and goblins, painting y'all kids' faces, Dracula and stuff. Yeah, the Lord gonna come back when y'all deep in y'all sins. He saved you deep, and when you deep in your sins, he gonna come back and catch y'all red-handed. So be holy, saved, and sanctified as much as possible, because he ain't gonna come back when y'all all trying to get y'all stuff together for the new year. And I'm gonna stop doing this, I'm gonna stop doing that bull stuff. Yeah, I ain't finna none of that. All right, going to our first screen share. Make this thing happen for you. We're gonna see what's going on right now. All right. I'm gonna line this thing up for y'all because you know you want to know what it is. I gotta line this thing up real quick and make sure I only get I can only get a little bit of this in there. Y'all about to shut me down, so I can't play as I did last time. All right. So let me hit that real quick. Bam. Okay, this might be it right here, y'all.
Who's to say?
Okay, this is not how you don't announce change like this. All right. This is definitely not the way to announce change in your relationship. But we're gonna go there anyway. All right. Don't do this.
Say that no, I promise you. Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble.
That's definitely not how you announce change in your relationship. Don't put a knife to their neck and tell them they're gonna have to do right by you. Now, Claire, if you watch the whole movie, you can see why she got to that point. Please believe me, African women, stand up for yourselves. All right. Taibu Muad'Dib right here. So that's not, when you're ready to announce change, it shouldn't come as an explosion, should it? When you're ready to announce change in your relationship, it should be a well thought out plan, you know, so that it can be done respectfully to both parties. If the person has any questions, you've thought it out. So you're ready for the questions. You know, you want to answer all the questions. You want to make sure that you can, you know, let them know, like, no, honey, I'm not leaving you. Don't take it like that. I'm just going to affect change. What's going on, healthcare? For the best podcast doing experience, come on over here to YouTube. What I'm doing right now is talking about the wait being over. How do you announce change in your relationship in a way that's not confrontation, like we just saw here with the color purple? Please don't announce it with a knife to their neck. That's not what we want to do. I'm gonna show y'all an example of how to announce it in a minute. But listen, let's take this seriously. That person might hear the change and they might do something rash. So have a plan for that. If you're going through a semi-abusive relationship, or your change might be really radical, you don't know how your mate's gonna respond. Make sure you do it in a safe situation. Make sure maybe it's out in public or something, around your family, around your support network. This is being real. All right. You can control your behavior, but you can't control your partners. So, ladies, if you're going to announce change, we're going to go over some different ways. I'm going to give you some strategies, but I'm telling you right now, don't announce change by just blowing up and exploding. All right. That's not the way to do it. Announce change and do it in a way that's constructive. All right. Okay. Yeah. We're going to see about that. So, appreciate that over there. We're going to pin that up. I appreciate all the support that I get on the different platforms. I'm just trying to, get through this thing real quick. But I want you all to kind of know where it's at, right? So, do the best you can to bear with me. What I'm trying to break down really quick is opportunity to jump off in here with me, and if you want to, you can get it right. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I do that. Yeah, definitely come on here. Come on here and talk about it live. That's something new. We all need to be more healthy. I know I do. Shoot. But nothing but love for you. So yeah, so if you are going to announce change in your relationship, this is how I suggest you do it. I suggest that you first come from a place of peace, because you don't know how that person is going to respond. So you have to be at peace, right? Because it does take two to tango. So you have to be at a place of peace. Secondly, you have to make sure you're safe. Fellas or ladies, you have to make sure you're safe. You just don't know how a person's going to respond to you saying, hey, I'm about to change careers, or I'm not going to work for 3 months. I'm about to go back to school. I'm going to take the certification class, and they don't pay for it. It's volunteer. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how they're going to respond to it. I mean, if you're gonna say, "Hey, I'm not just gonna wear jeans and long dress anymore. I'm gonna wear tight fitting short skirts because I feel sexy and I want to look my best when I take my Instagram pics." Whatever you're gonna say, make sure that comes from a place of peace and that you're in a safe situation. All right. Lastly, be specific. Be specific about what your expectations are moving forward from yourself, not from anybody else. Let it be known I expect for myself to increase my income by X amount of dollars in 2023. To do that, I have to cut this down, shut this down. Y'all know what I'm saying. So be specific with the person that you're with about why the change is necessary. Let them know what they can expect from you. All changes ain't good for that person, but it might be. Help them find the silver lining. All right, and you're winning. Shout out to everybody that's considering making change, right? Creating change, announcing change in the relationship. The relationship shouldn't be more stressful after you make the announcement, because really you deciding whether you're the man or woman, you're deciding to be a leader. You're deciding to take the lead, at least over your own life. That person doesn't have to follow you, but they have to respect it. All right? They have to respect it. Lock that down, write that down. If I send you the link, man, use the link to jump off in here and rock with me. Get in the comment section, let me know. Are you planning to announce change in your relationship? And it could be something as simple as, hey, look, I'm going to put a lock on my man cave door. Fellas, tell her I'm going to put a lock on it. No, because you be going in there. I know you watch the soaps in there. I seen, it was hair on what's called it. I don't, no. You leave stuff in there. The kids go in there. Nah, I'm going to put a lock on the man cave door. Ladies, it could be something as simple as saying, hey, I'm not going to continue to wear old bras and pants because that makes you feel secure. I'm about to go grab me some new. Matter of fact, you go grab me some new stuff. I want 10 of each new, from whatever store you like to shop and get your stuff from. But I'm just saying that's the bottom line. Whatever it is, if you plan on announcing change in your relationship, I'm going to cheer you on. That one's for you. So what's a good way to announce change, right? What's a way to announce change that makes sense? Okay. How do we announce change in a way that's productive? And I go to the movies because it's good to see how it's good to talk about how you announce change, all right, in a relationship in a constructive way. Now, many of you might have seen the movie clip. You might be thinking of a movie that you would like to use. And if y'all have some better clips than you think I'm showing you, go ahead and drop them in the comment section. Y'all can help me be better with y'all feedback. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's what it comes down to. The wait is over. Do not wait to find peace. Start 2023 with your peace right now by unloading it, getting it off your chest. Right? Don't repress anything else. Make it known. And I'm drawing a blank right now, but I'm telling you, the way to announce change in your relationship, those are important qualities to have in building a relationship. It might reinvigorate whatever vibe y'all had. Say you've been together for 7-8 years and things are stagnating, and you want to change things around. If you want to change things around for 7-8 years, how do you do that? You announce change. It's wrong to just do it without announcing it first. It is. How do you announce change? And even if it isn't wrong, you don't agree that's wrong, it would still send a wrong signal. Right? Especially if it's radical. Cutting your head all off or your hair all off or something really radical. Yeah, that's how it'll be. All right. Going to the movies. Let's see what it's like. Uh yeah. Let's see. I'm trying my best to get this scene out here. Uh I'm trying to do my best to get it done. It's tough to podcast and do at the same time, but like, yeah. This might be a good scene right here to jump off. I want to look at it real quick first, Sean, make sure it's the one I'm looking for. Okay, no, that's not it. That's not it. But I was close. I was close. I thought I could, get it done. Okay, maybe. Maybe this is it. Okay. All right. I wonder. Yeah, it might be a good one. But it might not have, but see this one might not have it might not have the sound. But this will show you it's a good way to really, it's like tone it down from there. It's toned down a lot. But this is how if I was you, I would announce change. Let's go to that. Pull that up. Cue card, please. We're announcing change. Oh, hey. Oh, there we go. Let's see what this looks like. Hold on. Yeah, see, I tried. It was a song version, but that's really the scene I was looking for. Man, that's the scene I was looking for. Just a scene where people have a talk and they come together and they, make it back to work. Like, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Let me see. Nah. Well, yeah. Let's see. All right, yeah, this is how you announce change. This might seem like y'all probably gonna be like Taibu tripping, but this is the way to do it. I'm definitely y'all gonna be tripping off this, but that's all right. So the relationship, this is a good way to do it, even though it's not a boyfriend girlfriend relationship. It's still an intimate enough relationship. Y'all get my point. Let's go to there. Let's keep the screen share going. Appreciate this. Taibu Muadi right here, locking it down, talking about how do you announce change in a relationship. Me, I had to announce the change. And now when you announce, make sure you stand behind it. Otherwise, you basically just mess yourself up because now your word is doo doo, and now the person is going to pretty much probably just block you out for a little while because you talking all radical and you wasn't behind it or nothing. So that's what it comes down to. All right. I'm gonna go to the screen share. Y'all rock with me. Let's check it out. Invite somebody to the show if you like. Come on the show. I'm teaching right now. This is a good deal, but let's go ahead and check this out.
Caesar?
All right. I'm trying to get to the part.
Caesar?
All right. That's probably the best way. That's probably the best way to announce change. Fam found peace. Dude was like, come on with me. He's closed the door on him. Like, nah. I think that's probably one of the slickest ways to announce change. It's just you ain't going no more. Right? I ain't going. What I do that for? You told your girlfriend that you're not going over a people crib no more because they act funny and they talk slick and she don't do nothing about it, right? What does she do? Let's go over there for New Year's. She getting all dressed up. She thinking you playing. She like, what's going on? Just close the door. Close the door. You know, same thing for you, ladies. His family act up. His mama be trashing you and stuff like that. His kids act up towards you, whatever. Bust a move. No problem. Just gently close the door. Gently close the door on the things that you no longer want in your life. Write that down. Y'all hear that sound in 2023? Write that down. Gently close the door in the things that you really want in your life. All right? If you think the things that you don't want in your life anymore. I've been podcasting long enough to know that people don't be keeping it real online. People don't keep it real online. So how do I last if I am keeping it real? If the people who aren't keeping it real getting all the looks and all the views, how do I last, right? And on the opposite end of the spectrum. I don't. So cash at me. I might end up homeless. Nah, I'm having too good of a time podcasting, but I'm serious though. Invite people to watch your investment. I'm influencing the culture. We shouldn't be slaves mentally to what hip hop culture, funded by the European power structure, has to say about us. We should be the ones deciding that. So let's recap it. Do not announce change with a knife to somebody's neck, like Celie in the color purple. When you can gently just close the door on things you don't want in your life anymore, like Caesar did, fam. Shout out to everybody out there that's going to announce change in their relationship. Get off in the comment section, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and type in here and let it be known. The coaching program is patreon.com. Make sure I get a whiff of that. Patreon.com / Coach Titan. All right. You want access to me? That's where you get it. Folks. If you aren't against me, you're for me. All right. Putting this in here. All right. Pinning that up. Just trying to make sure you guys understand that where to go to get the help that you need to end up with a story like mine. All right. Drinking to y'all, bringing the New Year's in. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I appreciate you guys being kind enough to bring the New Year with me. I know how important it is to be with friends and family, so I don't take it lightly that y'all pop by to keep going. Tight more deep right here, everybody. The People's Choice Don Rico, either working or sleep. Everybody else kind of fell to the wayside. I know the new year is starting, pull everybody in a bunch of different directions. So I hope to see everybody back. Talia, cousin Spencer, you know what I'm saying? Cousin Byron, cousin Fred, cousin JR. Woo! Aunt Les, see her over here. Just want to check it out, make sure we're good. So that's what we're doing. I've worked, I've eaten, I've treated y'all to some food for thought. I'll recap it again before I get out of here, just so y'all know I mean business. I will elevate you guys. Come to the show, watch the show. We'll get it right. All right. Bottom line. Feeling good about it. Feeling good about it. Real good. All right.
Well, she's a lot better than that first wife.
All right.
Hire yourself to fuck.
All right. Just trying to make sure I get it close enough to the part that I want. Because if I share too much of it, y'all, they shut me all the way down. That's what they did last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and share screen. This is how not to announce that announce change in your relationship. All right.
Who's to say?
Say it no. I promise you. Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble.
So that's how not to, that's how not to do it. Definitely don't announce change like that, right? But you can see how she got to that point if you watch the whole movie. Ladies, fellas, whoever you are, please don't stay in a relationship long enough for it to get like that. If you're in a relationship long enough to make you think about pulling a knife on somebody, please believe me, that's not what you want. All right. Announcing change this year in your relationship should be a fresh thing, at least for you. Announcing change in your relationship is about self-care. Taking care of your mental and emotional is very, very important. If your mental and emotional is off, your physical is going to suffer. I have to do a lot of de-escalating for myself. I have to do a lot of decompressing and processing and compartmentalizing to keep this physical like this. I have to be mentally, I have to have my mind, healthy body, healthy mind, the same way in reverse. I can work out and stay excited about working out on a consistent basis because I keep my mind healthy. Everybody, you got to protect your mind. All right, protect your mind, protect your emotions by knowing how to set healthy boundaries. Write that down. Healthy boundaries. Reading a book on healthy boundaries changed my life. Right? Because when you have a healthy boundary up, it basically says, like, okay, look, I'm not allowing you in here. So I'm darn sure going to respect the fact if you don't want me in yours. All right. So when you're announcing change, make sure that you follow my instructions earlier to the T, but definitely it's not about the change that you're announcing. Just it could be just about healthy boundaries. Hey, I need to have some space, some distance when I'm doing X, Y, Z. That's what it comes down to. That's fresh. So out there about this, going to announce change. If you're announcing change in your relationship in 2023, because that's how you get to where you want to go. If you're going to work with what you got, cool. If not, hey, it is what it is. We'll go now. I'm gonna show y'all how I believe you should go about letting the person know. Let's see. Go ahead and screen share this thing. Bam. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen for you guys. This is how I believe the best way to go about announcing change in relationship. Speaks for itself, even though you won't hear one word. Well, from the person that's setting the tone, though. Some folks speaking, but everybody ain't speaking. Let's present this. Let's share the screen with it. Booyah. All right. Stuff. Shut him down. Shut him down. That's how you announce change in relationship. That's how you do it. You come from a place of peace. You've made up in your mind that you just gonna close the door on some nonsense in 2023. I've had to do that in my home. I hope everybody does it in their home. You just have to set healthy boundaries. Things is happening at your job, set healthy boundaries, and you do it just like that. When people is inviting you to drama, to nonsense, inviting you to places or to do something that you don't, just shut it down by just you don't have to speak. Just shut it down. Walk away. For real. So that's pretty much to show everybody. I'm just trying to give you guys the wait is over. Out with the old, in with the new. Please continue to elevate. 2023 is yours. Chasing everybody.
What's up, everybody?
How that happened?
It's 2023. Big things going down this year.
Truthfully, let's do it. So, talk to us about the right or wrong segment. Talk to us about the sports segment you was bringing about. How's the sports segment going to run? Because we always come in late on the right or wrong segment. So, what are we expecting?
Late. I'm on time. This when people start coming on there. Look at it. Boom, boom.
I'm on time. You be late.
Sports segment.
You did sidetrack sports segment.
But yeah, with the sports, we just gonna, whatever. What?
I'm letting you have dominion over that thing. You.
I was trying to say it.
Okay. You said we.
I'm saying we, whatever topic or comes up with sports. If something happens, like tonight they had the Bengals and the Bills playing, and Damar Hamlin, 24-year-old, collapsed on the field. They took him to the hospital. They had to do CPR on the field. So our prayers is going up to him right now, his family, his team. Just send prayers up for him. So hopefully the best outcome comes, and we just praying for him.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. Shout out to that young man for getting to where he got to, and for doing what he did. So that's what it comes down to. Well, that said, Shay's gonna cover some sports for you guys, some sports fans. I mean, if she overdoes it for the Dallas Cowboys, y'all just gotta deal with it. It's her little segment.
Overdoes it. Overdoes it?
If she overdoes it.
Okay.
Overdoes it. All right.
So tonight, they're talking about women being strong and independent, and if that really means the same thing for a guy. So we're gonna see what they say, and
okay.
see, do y'all feel that he's right or if she's right?
Who is right and Shades right or wrong segment? Let's blow this thing up and see what's popping.
Oh, it's it said like.
Why are men so intimidated by the idea of coming home to a independent woman?
I think it's it.
Joins one company. When two kingdoms merge, one king joins one kingdom.
And that's fine. But I'm not going to put my personal well-being in jeopardy.
But
Which is healthy. I think
extreme.
it's healthy. Why is it an extreme to care about yourself?
No, you're making an extreme argument. You're saying that I ain't my well-being in jeopardy. You're not. A lot of women who are in happy relationships, they're not putting their personal well-being in jeopardy by being with a masculine man and submitting to them happily. They're actually putting their personal well-being at the forefront of their life. And they're benefiting from it. From masculine man. You're gonna have to find a feminine man who's gonna have to follow you, who's gonna have to be led by. And you know what happens? Of course you don't want that, because no woman does. But the number one problem is, though you don't want that, the man that you want won't want you. And you
I've never had any of these issues in any relationship in my life.
Okay, then why are you so single right now?
What? Well, I didn't say I'm single.
Okay, so you're not single.
I mean, I'm seeing a person in my
So
life.
you're single.
I really don't want to share
Okay, I'm stopping right there. So,
Go back.
do you feel he's right or wrong? Do you feel he's right or wrong?
You said who's right, her or him? You didn't say just him.
Well,
See, we already can see with that she's having. She's already having issues. She's already
a little bit here and there, but he was doing most of the talking. So, do you feel that he's right about women basically you gonna want a feminine man if you trying to be independent and you want to rule over everything or whatever?
So
is that a feminine man?
I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. Yeah, I don't know what y'all want. So I think he's wrong, and I'm gonna put down that he's wrong in the comment section. I think he's wrong. I think that if he's speaking about what women want, he's a feminine man. So there it is. I would never profess to know what a woman wants. I would never profess to know any about none of that. But what I will say is that dude clearly, you know what I'm saying, But personally, I don't see anything but a feminine man saying women want a feminine man. Like, what real woman that's in touch with her femininity doesn't want a masculine man, like manly man, like, you know what I'm saying? So
he said you basically want a feminine man if you gonna wear the pants.
That's why I already said that women don't know what they want. If women knew what they wanted, they wouldn't pick guys that use them, diss them, dog them, and leave them.
So do y'all have signs on how to say that? You don't find out about that till later on.
So y'all have to go back with Shade to my first 100 episodes where I talk about vetting in that process. High expectations laugh at low requirements. I'm gonna put this in the comment section. I'm teaching y'all something right now. Anybody want to get in the comment section to tell me what that means? High expectations laugh at low requirements. If you're the type of person to open your legs for anybody, if you're the type of person, men, to drop your pants for anybody, you know what I'm saying? High expectations a laugh at low requirements. What are you saying, Taibu? I'm saying that if you expect a person that you didn't require anything from, no, you didn't put them through no process to see if they were true before you fully committed to them, then you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that you know what you want if you don't make a person go through a process that is proven or that at least is guaranteed to get a certain result. So what's the recipe, Taibu, for a woman that's dating a man to know? It's go through the first 100 episodes. And then just a month ago, I gave y'all all the game. I went in on the fellas and y'all didn't want to turn up with me, but I gave y'all all the game. Look at those episodes. I'm telling you right now. Ladies, I'm telling you right now. So I believe he's wrong because he's a feminine man and he's just jacking back and forth with women who are like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go back and forth about what a woman wants. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe women know what they want. Because men, if you think about it, I mean, I've been on this podcast for a minute, but if you think about just your personal situation, they knew what they wanted. That's why they're not with you. I'm not saying they didn't want you. I'm just saying they knew what they wanted and you weren't it. But you're telling us right now that you didn't find out till later that you wasn't it. That's wrong. That's wrong that they didn't have the guts or the nuts or the balls or the realness about themselves to tell you. But still, that's what happened. Now, when I say women don't know what they want, you just got caught up in that because you didn't know what you want. So you didn't put them through the vetting process that would have fleshed that all out from the door. We're talking about what, people? Low quality. A month ago, I said, turn to that man and ask him what his purpose is. If they had a purpose or didn't, you could have decided right then and there if they would have won for you, right? If you turn to your man right now and say, what's your purpose in life? And he don't answer in 6 seconds, trash him. Trash him. Why would any of you want to be with a man that doesn't, at least at that point in time when you're trying to be with him, feel like he or understand or feel like he doesn't understand what his purpose is on being on earth? I played football from Little League through college because I felt like I was meant to be a football player. That was my purpose. When I started hustling in the streets, I felt like it was my purpose to get money. You know what I'm saying? But I had a purpose. If you asked me any time in my life what my purpose was, I was going to give you an answer just like that. I don't hang with guys that don't know their purpose. I don't even, I don't know them guys personally, but clearly they're out there. So what I'm saying to you is, I feel like the brother is wrong because you shouldn't be sitting there arguing with a bunch of chicks about what they want. Let them not know what they want. Let them go through that. I wouldn't be caught up in an argument about something like that. You man is this. Well, yeah, this is what y'all want. Do you see the foundation of that statement? This is what y'all want. How would he know? Unless he was a girly man himself. So yeah, fam is wrong. Women don't know what they want. And so that's why, like on the one thing that you were saying, the European chick the other day, she was saying that y'all the ones that's leaving, especially the educated ones of you. Y'all leaving the relationship.
So we supposed to continue to be cheated on and, just go through failed marriages, let's go to couples therapy. And like, that's what we supposed to do.
So we can't transpose your personal relationship on all women. If you don't want to stay with a guy because he's dogging you, like he's willing to just let you hang on while he goes and makes a family somewhere else. If you don't want, no, who would have a problem with that? That's not you leaving the relationship. He already left it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, she said 70% of women are leaving the relationship. She said it's even a higher percentage if you're educated. That's what she said. It was your right or wrong segment. So what I'm saying is y'all can't cry the blues. Women are leaving at that high rate because they don't know what they want. So they jump in, like I say, fools rush in. So y'all rush into stuff. oh, I don't want this, making some kind of excuse, which is what y'all do, to move on and get on something else, and then that be it. But I will say this. I think that he basically is saying, if I play it again, he's saying what I'm saying to y'all now. Because he's saying that he gets to the conclusion that they want a feminine man by basically saying in a roundabout way that y'all don't know what y'all want. You know, so you'll tolerate. Okay. Thanks a lot for that, B. So y'all tolerate, you know, things, but
so y'all saying people is getting divorced because they not happy?
that's a statistic. It's just a statistic.
That's a reason.
It might not have been your reason, but that's what's happening out there because women don't know what they want. And so I was lucky. My youngest child's mom, you know, I asked her what was going on. Did she want to kick it? What was happening or whatever at one point in time? And she told me flat out, she didn't know what she wanted. That was good enough for me. Funny thing about it was I started dating somebody and all of a sudden she knew what she wanted. So women don't know what they want. Women don't know what they want. The fact that women have come on my show and admitted that women move on emotionally before they move on physically says it all. If a piece of you was over here and a part of you was over there, you enjoying both of them, you don't know what you want. So, fam going off. Well, what do you think about how to announce change in a relationship? Celie versus Caesar.
Who's Caesar?
You didn't see the clips. She's on the show. She doesn't watch the show, y'all. This is what I go through.
I was watching stuff.
All right. One more time for Shay because one more time for Shay. I'm going to present this because she don't know. So this is tonight's show is how do you announce?
His name was Caesar.
How do you announce that you are leaving a relationship, right? Versus how not to get caught up. All right. All right. Let me bring this back just a little bit. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and share this. This is how not to announce change in your relationship. And I'm all about change 23. Change something. Change something in 2023, everybody. This is I advise against this. Do not announce change in your relationship like this. I'm talking about you, Jay.
Who's to say?
No, I promise you. Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble.
Look, I'm telling y'all right now, that is definitely not how to do it. Don't announce that you're having change in your relationship with a knife to the neck. All right. By then it's too late. Something already has changed. Probably your sanity. Don't wait that long. All right. So we have that example of how not to announce change. Don't go through put them healthy boundaries up immediately. Talk to the person. They're not feeling you. All right, cool. They're not hearing it. Okay. Step back or start stepping back. You can retreat or retreat. You know, if you think about it, sometimes you look, watch army movies. Some retreat be fast, retreat. Some retreat is just you walking backwards, still bucking down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I'm just saying, don't allow yourself out there. People, life is way too short. Don't allow yourself to get to a point where it's that type of situation. Where that's how you announce change. This is how you announce change. All right. That was Celie from The Color Purple. And this right here is my dog. All right. Fam finna put it up. Let it be known. This is what it is. Bam, right in his face. Get out of here. You right in his face. Blam. All right, we're gonna do it just like that. Okay. All right. This is how you announce change. I'm gonna screen share this. Shay, when I get done with this, I'm gonna ask you again which one you agree with and why. We're sharing the screen. I got my man right here. He's trying to get homie to come through and holler at him.
Caesar?
Get your ass out of here. Hey, did y'all see the way he looked at him? Did y'all see the way he looked at him? That's how you announce it. Just quietly close the door on stuff that you're not going to deal with, right? If you're in a relationship with somebody and you live with them, if shutting the door on some nonsense means you moving out, you might want to, announce that in a certain kind of way. But for the most part, just quietly close the door on certain things. If people do stuff, put the boundaries up, but just quietly close the door on it. Smooth like that. So what do you think?
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
No. I'm asking what you think. Don't just yes or no about what I think. I'm asking you what you think. Will you please?
That makes more sense to be more logical and think about stuff before you go and end up getting a life sentence because you didn't kill somebody. But it makes you think about stuff because your first mind is to pick up that knife and put it to somebody's neck. But I said your first mind. I ain't say your actions. So I wouldn't do it. But I'm just saying, like.
What that lets y'all know is I'm putting all the sharp knives on lockdown.
But to close that door, hopefully the other person just move around, Yeah.
Okay. So there you have it, man. I'm going to give y'all so much. When you get your invitation to come into the podcast studio, man, make sure you hit me back right away because I don't want you to be upset. Like, man, I hate you back the very next day. But 4 people responded since then. You know what I'm saying? So don't miss your opportunity to get into the studio with Shay and I. If you're flying, driving, or catching a bus or a train into the DFW area and you want to appear live in the studio, man, make sure that you let us know ahead of time so we get you in here. We're doing sports casting, kind of matchmaking, got counseling going on. Whatever you come on to the show for, it has to be a reason. We're going to get some things done, man. We appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead, man, and get this thing ready. Which one are we doing?
The only one I know.
The only one
yeah.
Only one.
Practicing the other one.
Okay, it's all good. Let's make it happen. I'm going to wait. Thank y'all very much for joining us, man. This is the breakdown and the beat. You already know what it is. 2023, announce change in your relationship. Don't be afraid. All right? Go for what you know this year. Invite somebody to the show. Make sure you like and you share it. We're going to get up to 100 views each show this year. Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
Thank y'all so much for joining us, man. Tune in tomorrow night around 9:30. True Love Tuesday, man. We're gonna get somebody on here. It might be us. We're gonna study New York and tell them how to stay together. How about that? Shay and I are gonna school y'all on how to make it through some tough times and stay together or whatever, whatnot. Yeah, it's going to be some distance between that phone. I'm gonna get her a new phone and everything, number and everything. We have to put some distance between. Oh yeah, we're gonna put some distance behind it. If she keep that phone number, it's not gonna, you know, she gotta get tattoos burned off, and you know what I'm saying, like she gotta go through a lot. I'm just saying, you going all like this with that man on your arm, you know what I'm saying? That's not my name, you know what I'm saying? So don't be fronting on the show like, you know, you ready. When you ready, I know. If you come home with this covered up, then maybe I'll be like, oh, okay, she's serious. But yeah, you better watch that show. Taibu Muad'Dib right here, man. Shay Houston, as always. Digital be in the background.
Appreciate
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
that. Bye.